good morning. Actually, it's noon now, but either way. Hello, everybody. Well, today hasn't worked out too good. Today was supposed to be the day the plumber came and we could actually have a proper working shower. But the plumber never got back to us. I finally got a hold of him and he's like, yeah, no, I'm doing another job today. So maybe tomorrow. And I'm like, no, never mind. I'll find somebody else. So I found one of the guys who does the trikes in the neighborhood. I asked him and he went to a few different construction sites. He found me one. So there we go. There we go. They'll be back at 1 o'clock after they looked at the job. The reason I'm coming out here right now is I wanted to show you something. So this kind of stuff grinds my gears because you could do it right. It takes almost as much time to do something right as it is to do something wrong. And so here, you know, are a couple of the things I'm hoping to get fixed when I find the right people who would be the people to contact and deal with this kind of thing. First off, you see this cable? This cable running really crazy low off of that tree over there. And it runs all the way across. This is my fiber optic for my internet. Like, fiber, you're not supposed to do this. You can break fiber. And they've tied it in a knot here. And then it comes back up, goes back over this tree stump there, over to the cables over there. Better move over there so you can see how spaghetti crazy it is up there. So you see all that mess up there? It wraps around that, then comes down and goes over there into the house. Absolutely crazy that couldn't been at least strung, you know, up and over. I don't understand why they didn't. They all these other branches and everything. And I can't imagine that's going to be very good in a storm. This tree in the way. That's mind-boggling on its own. Anyway, and then to here and then wrap down. What is the purpose of this? They still had to get up there. I don't know. I'm very confused. Okay, so that's number one. That's Globe, by the way. And so hopefully I can find the right people at Globe to come back and do this properly, because that's gonna clothesline somebody. That's ridiculous. The sidewalk is here. All right, so the second part is I wanted to find my meter. Normally, you know, you have a meter at a level you can read it. What's the point of having a meter if you can't read it? But it's all the way up there. Now that's the original meter, but then you'll see that's the wire right there for this meter. You see how it goes up and over here? And then I guess something was wrong with this meter, and so they just took electrical tape and connected it with a piece of wire. Totally safe, I'm sure. And put another meter instead of taking out the old one or something. I don't know. This one even looks older. I don't understand it. And I believe this is my meter. And yeah, so that kind of stuff grinds my gears. Like, this is just a fire hazard waiting to happen, if you ask me. We got this fuse hanging off the end of this thing. Totally exposed, everything else. It should be down here where it's actually usable, because you can't read it. You can't do anything with this. I looked on the street, a lot of other people's are all down lower. So I don't get why this one has to be high. So I'm guessing that this is my new meter, because that one is literally the wires that are coming off it are disconnected. I'm not sure. It's very, very confusing. I'm gonna find out which one's spinning, and the only way I can do that, because this is 12 feet in the air. Yeah, easy. It's twice me, so yeah, it's easy 12 feet in the air. Is I'm gonna my wife's selfie stick here. I'm gonna put my phone on it. Oh god. Oh, he's taller. Oh, good God. Apparently it's a lot taller than me, I thought it was. be harder. It's on here that looks like it's disconnected but newer. It's spinning. That's very strange to me. I don't know. So I guess they put this one as the new one in, right there. They put that one in as the newer one. Daisy chained it over there for the meter. God, such a mess. Such a mess. Anybody work at the electric company? Want to come over here and clean that up and put the meter in properly? Because that is a fire hazard waiting to happen. Wow. I know the city is constantly fighting this because I was speaking with the mayor and he had said that they have hired their own crews, two crews to go around the city and bundle all these cables to get rid of these whole spaghetti wire type things, especially, you know, in the downtown area, stuff like that. This is private property, so I have a feeling the city's not doing that here. But you see, the private companies, they just do whatever they want and there's no accountability, I guess. And you end up with this. Just crazy amounts of wires all over the place, all running through a tree that if there was ever a big wind or something, it would just literally pull it all down. That's why regulation's important, to maintain these kind of things, to make sure they can't do that kind of thing. And also just taking pride in your workmanship type of thing doesn't hurt. If you're gonna do it right. Takes, like I said, usually about the same amount of time. Anyway, so the plumber's gonna come back 1 o'clock, the new plumber, and hopefully we're gonna have a shower soon. In the meantime, I now have a video, so now I know what the meter reading is, and I'm gonna check it again tomorrow in 24 hours exactly. That'll give me a good idea of how much electricity I'm gonna be using on a per day basis. Then I can do the math. Look at this, we got a whole crew out of this. I don't even know how we got so many. We got a drill, we got everything, I don't know. Let's go for it, right? We're gonna get this done, so. All right, guys. It's all up to you now. This guy is awesome. He has been so great. I don't think they'll all fit in the bathroom. All right, take care, brother. Thank you. I'm still shocked you all fit in this bathroom. That's what I'm shocked about. But it looks great so far. And they made it nice and tall, so I actually fit under it. Also, right here on the pump, I noticed that the tank has 0 pressure, and I have a feeling that's one of my biggest problems right now. And unfortunately, those guys don't know how to charge this or anything, so I'd need a guy who knows how to do this kind of stuff, or that can bring something that charges it. But I thought maybe the pump charged it, but it doesn't. I don't see it connected anywhere. Honestly, that's disconnected there. So maybe this is not doing anything right now. Huh. It's not connected to anything. So this might not do nothing. It might be literally holding the pump. Next up, they are putting a bidet on the toilet up here, as well as changing the shower head, which that shower head needs a different base, so we need to drill it in. We don't have drill, obviously. And the previous one was upside down, which we never understood why. So every time you put it, the weight of it would just make it fall off. So it wasn't very good anyway. So the new one will be obviously a lot stronger and a better shower head. It's a new one. Oh, sprayed myself already. Look at that, it works. Okay, good, good, good. And, oh.
It's not compatible. It's not compatible.
Okay. Okay, so they're working on the water up there. I can't do it. It's all installed, but he's like, sorry, only this one is working because the switch only has on and off for this one, and that's it. There's no switch to send it up there. But then I started looking, and according to the instructions, the main water should be coming in the front one, and this one should be connected to the back one. So I'm gonna have to see if I switch it myself, and that actually fixes it, because it doesn't make any sense. Why would they sell a shower that doesn't actually have a switch to switch it up? They offered to go buy something to put a switch on the bottom of this, and I was like, well, it doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense. Why would they sell something that doesn't work? So I'm gonna look into that. But hot water, yes, we have it, and we have this so far. I'm gonna do my own, just swapping these, and let's see what happens. All right, I've changed it as per the directions that they didn't follow, I guess. So the water heater to the front one, and then the back one to this, because this should be the on-off switch. This should be the selector switch. So yeah, they were saying this is the on-off. I don't think that's correct. I think this is the selector switch. So there you go. That was exactly the problem. They just did it backwards. And we have a rain shower, and if you want to switch it, you turn it, and it becomes a handheld. Nice warm water. If you put it in between, it'll give you both. But not enough water pressure, I don't think, to be running both for us. But regardless, there you go. Nice little rain shower. You can tilt this, it gets out of the way. And I think this is tiltable too. Yep, it is. So there we go. And that's the on-off switch down there. So, all right, good. I'm happy. We have a shower that works. That's all that matters. Are you excited?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's really dark in here right now for the camera, but what are you eating? You made this last night, didn't you?
Yeah, it's beef, spinach, and I put Parmesan on top.
Parmesan. Nobody likes Parmesan in this house. She loves it. Absolutely loves it. So now, hopefully, I can figure out something to do with that meter out there. Figure out maybe something with the globe to do that line properly so it's not hanging there. And I don't know what I'm going to do about this pressure tank here, because it's clearly not connected to anything. I think it rotted out, which is crazy. This house is only just a little over a year old, so I don't understand. But it doesn't seem to be connected to anything. So I got to look into that with the owners and see what's up. Like, why is it disconnected? Because that could add a lot of pressure to the house all by itself. I think, maybe. It's before the tank, so I'm not sure how this all works. Maybe what's happening is it's gravity feeding it back into the well and down? I don't know. No. See, I don't know any of this stuff. You guys know, let me know. Thanks.